Live from the Scripps Studios, this is 10 News.
We are about to get an update on the shark attack that sent a local mother of 3 to the hospital with severe injuries. I'm Virginia Cha.
I'm Jason Martinez, and right now doctors at Scripps La Jolla are getting ready to gather and give us all an update on the victim, the mother of 3, Leanne Erickson. This is happening live right now at Scripps Memorial Hospital. That is one of the surgeons there who admitted Leanne. We will take a live look at this as soon as they start to talk, and we're also going to let you know that if you want to watch this in its entirety, right now you can listen on Facebook. Right now we're streaming this live as the family off to the side there. Leanne herself is not present. She is in her hospital room, I presume, right now, but their family is there as they give us an update on her condition. 10 News reporter Mary McKenzie is there as well. She'll bring us an update in about a half an hour to let you know what they said about the latest on this mother of 3, Leanne Erickson, and we will let you know what is going on.
Thank you all for coming.
We want to get you to another breaking news update, though. One man killed 2 other people recovering in the hospital after a terrible head-on crash in El Cajon. Police now saying alcohol may have been a factor. 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala joins us now live with what neighbors and police are saying about this deadly crash. Mimi.
Well, Jason, this area of Avocado Avenue has been blocked off since 4 this morning, and now police tell us that they believe the driver of that mangled Mazda you see right there may have been drunk when she drove directly into the path of this truck you see right here, split in 2. Her passenger, the passenger of the Mazda, was killed. This is video from our 10 News breaking news tracker. Some neighbors in the area heard the crash and ran over to help. The driver of the Mazda was put on a gurney and taken to the hospital. Police tell me she has moderate injuries, but her passenger died in the car. The driver of the truck was pulled out of this wreckage, rushed to the hospital. He is expected to survive, but also has moderate injuries. Cynthia Brown lives nearby and heard the entire thing happen around 4 this morning.
I heard a loud noise and I was unclear if it was a gunshot or an accident. I cannot believe that the driver survived. My prayers are with them, that they recover. And
So Avocado Avenue right now is closed off from Fuerte to Chase until the investigation and cleanup here are complete. We're told that's expected to be around noon. We're live in El Cajon. Mimi Alcala, 10 News.
Mimi, thank you very much. You know, we haven't seen much sun today, even though we are getting closer to summer. It doesn't feel like it today.
No. Well, and as we've been telling you, Megan has been telling you, it's all about to change. Let's talk to Megan Perry now, because Megan, as you've been telling all of us, it's like winter is coming.
It is. We've been kind of like dealing with summer-like temperatures, and it has been it's going to be a stark difference as we head into this weekend. It hasn't even really felt like spring much this week. Right now, it is a gloomy day, but I mean, Del Mar still looks beautiful. I mean, San Diego is always beautiful. Our areas are seeing a lot of sunshine in the mountains and the deserts. I have added more clouds to the coast and inland areas for this afternoon because they're really being persistent in many areas. So 70s for most of the county as we head into the afternoon. Tomorrow is going to be our first chance for showers. Drizzle in the morning out of a deeper marine layer, and we could see a few light, isolated, very hit or miss showers in the afternoon. That is out ahead of the storm system that is really going to pick up Saturday night, overnight Saturday into Monday. That's also when we're going to see a slight chance for thunderstorms. So some things you're going to want to keep handy this weekend: your umbrella, boots, a jacket. That's right, because the temperatures are going to be plummeting up to 45 degrees. And remember, if you hear thunder roar, head indoors. I'm going to break down the storm threats and timing when I come back in your full forecast. Melissa.
And you know, Megan, some parts of the country, as you know, dealing with some pretty severe weather. I want to show you this new video here in the 10 News Live Center of major flooding in Missouri. So far, 5 deaths have been blamed on this flooding. Hundreds of people without homes. Missouri and Arkansas hit the hardest in all of this. Rivers right now overflowing. The recent rain in the Midwest and South could also top $1 billion in damages. Virginia?
All right, thank you, Mel. New today, paramedics rushing a man to the hospital after someone shot up his car in Spring Valley. Just look at the car. It has bullet holes all over the place. The driver, you know, was terrified, sitting in that car at the intersection of Troy Street and Sweetwater. Police say bullets hit the 19-year-old at least 3 times. Deputies taped off that area. They searched using flashlights, trying to find any evidence they could. It is not clear yet if this was targeted or random. So far, no arrests. Happening today, the hit-and-run driver who killed a grandmother and a toddler on the 15 will learn his sentence. Grant Thorin pleaded guilty last month. He rear-ended a car in September near Scripps Poway Parkway while on drugs, then didn't stop. Inside that car, a family, Lena Nabrita on the right and her 2-year-old granddaughter Kira Magat on the left, both killed. Kira's mother and her older sister were seriously hurt. After Thorin took off, another car hit the Nabrita's car as well. Thorin expected to get 10 years in prison.
Well, it appears California's gas tax hike isn't going to happen without a fight. There is now an initiative to repeal the tax. Assemblyman Travis Allen from Huntington Beach is behind it. You know, the 12-cent gas tax increase, it's set to go into effect November 1st, and the money is supposed to be for road and bridge repairs. The repeal initiative, though, still has to get over several political hurdles. It still needs more than 365,000 valid signatures to make it onto the November ballot next year. Well, you saw it happen live on midday yesterday. A major victory for House Republicans voting to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act. But now the focus turns to the Senate, where the battle is just beginning. ABC News reporter Janae Norman has the latest from Capitol Hill.
A long-awaited legislative victory for House Republicans and President Trump.
How am I doing? Am I doing okay? I'm president. Hey, I'm president.
Not long after declaring Obamacare dead during the victory lap in the White House Rose Garden, President Trump with this surprising statement, praising Australia's publicly funded universal health care system.
We have a failing health care. I shouldn't say this to our great gentleman and my friend from Australia, because you have better health care than we do.
The bill is passed and without objection.
The Republican bill that just squeaked by the 216-vote threshold in the House allows states to opt out so insurance companies can charge more for some people with pre-existing conditions. It would give states $8 billion over 5 years to help cover those people, but hundreds of patients and health groups and at least one insurance company say that's just a drop in the bucket. By one estimate, 27% of Americans have a pre-existing condition, and in some states that number is even higher. More than 32% of people living in 5 states in the South, all states that voted for President Trump. Democrats taunting Republicans that their yay votes could cost them in the 2018 midterms.
The amazing thing is that Donald Trump and the GOP have managed to do something President Obama couldn't do, which was make Obamacare popular.
Senate Republicans face some sticking points in writing their own bill. The Medicaid rollback, tax credits, and stripping funding from Planned Parenthood are all issues Republicans have said are areas for concerns, and changes could scare off some House GOP moderates or hardliners. Janae Norman, ABC News, Washington.
We have this breaking news update on a UPS cargo plane crash we first told you about from our 10 News Live Center. Yeager Airport in Charleston, West Virginia shut down after that cargo plane went off the runway. The pilot and the co-pilot were both killed. There was no one else on board. An airport spokesperson says the plane exited the runway and went over a hill after the wing struck the ground. The National Transportation Safety Board is now investigating. New today, a member of the U.S. military killed in Somalia and 2 others wounded when they were attacked while on a mission. Military leaders have confirmed that this is the first U.S. service member killed in action in Somalia since 1993. The identity of this service member killed not yet released, but they did tell us he was a Navy SEAL.
New today, North Korea accusing the U.S. and South Korea of trying to assassinate its leader Kim Jong-un with a biochemical substance. State media report claims that terrorist group worked with the CIA and South Korea's intelligence to launch this attack. No evidence provided in this report from North Korea. A U.S. official had no comment on the allegation, and South Korea says it knows nothing about the alleged plot.